Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a What's Cosmetology School? So in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about what cosmetology school is as a former student, what the class contains, the difference between an esthetician and a cosmetologist, and then why I am enrolled in cosmetology school. I know I mentioned on my channel that I was going to do a what's in my cosmetology kit. I'm still going to be doing that video, but I'm going to make a cosmetology series here on my channel. That way you guys can pretty much go through and see if this is a class you want to take or just your thoughts and opinion on cosmetology. I'm just going to share with you guys, and yeah, I think it'll be a versatile different types of videos here on my channel for everyone. So yeah, without no further ado, let's just start talking about cosmetology. Okay, so I know there's probably a lot of you that are wondering what cosmetology school is. So cosmetology is the study of hair, nails, and skin. Some cosmetology schools do offer waxing and eyelash extensions. I know the school that I was attending, they offered waxing and eyelash extensions within that course, and the new school that I'll be attending is also offering that as well. So pretty much the cosmetology state board in Florida is to complete 1,200 hours in school. So pretty much going through the training, learning everything. So just making this clear, cosmetology school is not just on makeup. And I know that sucks because people like me who really want to go to cosmetology school just for makeup in the state of Florida, they don't really offer just a makeup course and you get your license in makeup. In the state of Florida, they want you to have your license in cosmetology as a whole, including hair, nails, and makeup. That's pretty much what the licensing is for, which sucks because I really wanted to go to school just for makeup because, to be honest, I don't really like doing hair, but I guess it goes hand in hand because you may have a quinceañera or a party or just anything that they want you to do hair and makeup, so you're probably going to be trained and on board and ready to do hair, which isn't a bad thing to be like taught hair. I just think that cosmetology school focuses a little bit too much on hair, in my opinion, because in cosmetology school I realized when I got my textbook and I was going through it, you learn so much about hair. I would literally say 90% out of 100 is hair. And that really sucks because, for example, you have a sheet and you have to complete this sheet. So for example, you would have 100 like hot tool hairstyles. So like curling irons, flat irons, you would have to do 100 hairstyles. And then when you look at the makeup category, it just says 5 applications. And like, you would think that you need more practice in makeup and hair as an even. So you should do like 50 hair applications or 50 makeup applications just to even everything out. But unfortunately, cosmetology school is not like that. So when I saw that, it kind of turned me off, like, wow, we're really about to just apply makeup 5 times on our mannequin or a real person. Like, that sucks, you know? Like, for someone that loves makeup, they're gonna be disappointed. There's no way that's gonna make them happy. 5 applications of makeup, 5 waxing, 5 eyelashes. That just doesn't make sense to me. I feel like the course should be even throughout. But it sucks when you really want to focus on makeup and everything. But anyway, so I don't want to go into too much detail about how that made me feel, but just know that I was very disappointed that that's how cosmetology is in the state of Florida. So now I know that cosmetology varies from state to state. One of my friends that currently live in Texas, she wants to go to school for just hair. She specializes in hair in the El Paso area. I'll have her Instagram somewhere above me so you guys can see. She does women, men, and kids. Pretty much anything in hairstyles she can do. Right now, she's currently charging very, very low prices. So I would definitely hit her up, and you never know, you may be her new client. So I'll have everything listed in the down bar. But anyways, she's not licensed, it's just her skill, it's her talent, and she wants to be licensed. So we were talking on FaceTime not that long ago about getting licensed in Texas, and she was asking me, because I am a cosmetology student, on how that works. But I told her, I was like, hey girl, like, it varies from state to state. I would definitely look into it. Maybe you can just take hair instead of having to do everything. So in the state of Texas, they allowed her to just do hair and get her certification in hair. So it sucks because I'm like, wow, you're so lucky you can just do hair. Like, I wish I could just do makeup. But the unfortunate thing is every state is different when it comes to licensing and the test. I really can't say that word. Like, I don't know what my problem is. But pretty much, I can go to like New York and they would want a license in like just nails or something. Just say I went to go get my nails or anything like that. They would just want a license in hair or nails or whatever. In the state of Florida, we are pretty much going to be taught everything, which is an advantage because you can go to a different state and be like, hey, blah, 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 I have my license in all of this, and you'll be perfectly fine and wouldn't have to take an additional class or get an additional certification, which I really like. But yet again, it just sucks because I hate doing hair. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, why did I not freelance? Like, I do freelance work when it comes to makeup on the side, and that's how I make like a little bit of cash on the side. But for what I want to become, I need to have a degree and I need to have my certification. So I was a previous employee at Sephora. As a Sephora employee, they send in a trainer once a month, and the trainer comes in with a goodie bag full of makeup, skincare, hair products. Pretty much was the Sephora monthly gratis. You guys have probably seen gratis hauls across YouTube, but pretty much that is a trainer that brings that bag of makeup and she sits you down and pretty much tells you every single thing about this product that you need to know, and you're able to take those goodies home and test it out. So that really intrigued me and interested me on like, what is really her job? So I decided to question her and pull her aside, and I was like, I really enjoy like what you do. Can you explain and elaborate more onto what your job career is? So she was explaining to me that she was a brand ambassador for many different brands, whether that be Benefit, NARS, First Aid Beauty, Murad, any of that nature, she was a brand ambassador for. So you guys are probably wondering what brand ambassador is. A brand ambassador is someone that goes to seminars and trainings from a certain company. For example, I'm just going to use Benefit. Benefit will fly you to one of their seminars about a new product. I'm just going to use the Professional, for example, and they're going to tell you what exactly the Professional does, the ingredients, how to use it, the skin types, and so forth. Then they send you to Sephora's worldwide, state-wise, or even like county-wise, just depending on what career field you want to lead that. You could just be in the state of Florida and travel all over Florida with that company explaining what that product is. So that's something that very like interests me, and I wanted to know how can I become and be where you are today. So pretty much she explained to me that she started off as a beauty advisor. What I was at Sephora, I was a beauty advisor, and she worked her way up, which was a little bit difficult, she was explaining to me, because you have to be a beauty advisor, a beauty manager, and just pretty much work yourself all the way up, highest position you can in the company, and then introduce yourself to brands, is what she was explaining to me. She told me that it would be way more easier if I got my business degree or some type of degree under my belt, showing that I wanted to be in the business field. So the best degree would be the business degree, which I currently am working on. I already started that. I already have like 4 classes completed, so I'm very proud of myself. The next thing that she told me that is a good thing to have under me is my cosmetology license, because brands like NARS, Estee Lauder, and MAC, they want you to know your stuff, know everything about makeup when it comes to like disinfectant or hair or anything, because you know MAC sells nail polish, for example. So they want you to know your stuff when it comes to, I got distracted because I just saw my neighbor. That's so awkward. But okay, so they want you to know your stuff when it comes to talking about their brand. I don't know, they just want you to have your business degree, and they want you to have your cosmetology license, because they know that you went to school. They know that this is something that you really want to become, and you won't have to work as hard as she did by starting off as a beauty advisor. So of course I took her advice, and that's why I enrolled into cosmetology school, and I already was planning to get my business degree. So it just so happened everything fell into place when it comes to getting my degree. So becoming a brand ambassador, you can become a brand ambassador internationally, county, or state-wise. And I think I want to do international so I can travel to Paris and all these different countries learning about certain brands, and then coming back into Sephora's and sharing it with the Sephora employees. And I don't know, I just feel like that's just a fun job to have, and that's just my passion, because I love makeup. And not only that, brand ambassadors make very good income when it comes to working with different brands. So that's why I'm enrolled in the whole cosmetology school. So now I'm going to compare cosmetology and esthetician. Okay, so a lot of people get esthetician and cosmetology confused because they think an esthetician is a cosmetologist. In cosmetology, you can take an additional 200 hours to become like esthetician, where you're able to do facials and such. I'm not too sure how it is in other states, but I know that's how it is in the state of Florida. So pretty much an esthetician, I have written down on my phone, are, where is it on my phone? Estheticians have training, experience, and education in facial treatments, skin treatments, and application of various eyelashes and waxing. So more in depth than a cosmetologist, and they're really gonna know about the skin, how to pretty much tell you how to clear it up, how to get rid of pimples, how to pop pimples, and so forth. And that's pretty much the difference with esthetician. And then also esthetician has different levels of estheticians. Like I know if I were to complete the 200 hours at my school, I would be able to work in a dermatology office as like an assistant, not really doing facials. But if I wanted to further it and do like the esthetician master's class, then I could do that and be able to perform facials. It just varies, and I would look into that if that's what you want to do. And that includes chemical peels, microdermabrasion, and all those like high-tech facials that you want to see. Cosmetologists don't really perform that. They pretty much learn the basics when it comes to facials. So that's pretty much the difference when it comes to an esthetician and a cosmetologist. And obviously the testing is both different. There is a cosmetology testing and there's also a esthetician. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about why I'm switching schools. First off, the school that I was attending to was very unprofessional in my opinion. Obviously, I made some good friends and everything like that, and we still talk day to day, but that school was very unprofessional. And I take like schooling and everything that I'm going to be learning serious. Like I don't want to wake up and know that I'm dragging myself to go to school. Obviously, I don't like school, but I'm saying like this is my career. This is what I want to focus on. So I should be happy when I'm going to school. So I pretty much withdrew myself and I enrolled myself into a better program, and a program that's going to make me finish school faster. I'm not too sure if I mentioned how long I'm in school, but I believe I'm in school for 10 months. And then I know they also offer like night classes and everything, so you could finish even faster. It just depends on state to state, like I stated before. But that's pretty much why I re-enrolled into a different school. But yeah, you guys, this is the end of today's video. This is pretty much my like summary of what cosmetology school is. I may not have hit every single bullet point on what cosmetology school is, but honestly, you guys, you can go onto Google and you can research and do in-depth research if this is something that you really want to portray in the future for your career or whatever it may be. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Also, be sure to turn on my post notifications. That way you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. But I'll speak to you guys in my next one. Bye!